vlog for it. Welcome to the Harry Michael experience.
But you
What is up, guys, and welcome into another video. Now, I need to apologize that it has taken this long for me to make another vlog, but here we are. Today we are in Virginia. I believe we're on the outskirts of Charlottesville. I think that's what the place is called. And we're playing a gig in Crozet tonight. And yeah, we've been out here in America for about a month, maybe just over a month. And yeah, it's been absolutely insane. It's been an absolute blast. Very tiring some days as well, just because, you know, we're in the car for many hours. And yeah, just long journeys, man. Long journeys, some late nights, early mornings, as you can imagine. But all in all, I mean, it's been a friggin' blast. And it's crazy we've only been out here for a month, because it feels like we've already been out here for like 3. And we've still got so much to come. The first tour break is May 8th or 9th, I think. And then we've got 2 weeks off, and then we're flying back out. And yeah, and then we've got until end of August. And on the 5th of August, we got a very special show coming up. We're playing at the Troubadour in LA, which is absolutely insane that we're playing a headline show there. Because for those of you that don't know, if you've seen the film Rocket Man, you will probably remember this, but Elton John himself had his breakthrough gig in the Troubadour in August of 1970. And so it's insane that in August of 2024, we, Tom's Elton Tribute, are headlining the Troubadour. It's going to be very special, and I can't wait. But yeah, we've got so many states and cities coming up, man. We're going to New York, we're going all over Texas, we're doing God knows what. I can't even remember half the itinerary, but it's going to be madness, let me just tell you that. I've been going for a run every morning. Occasionally I'll do some push-ups, but I found that running and like cardio is, for me, feels like the healthiest thing on tour, just because it doesn't involve using my arms, because as a drummer, of course, if I'm playing 2 hours a night, I have to be careful with not like tensing up my arms too much. I don't know, sometimes when I try to do like push-ups every day or lift weights, you know, dumbbells or whatever, my wrists get all like stiff, or my I feel weird tension in my arms when I'm playing every night. So at least that's what happened at the beginning of the tour as well. And that's when I decided to stop doing the whole progressive overload dumbbell thing and rather focus on cardio. But yeah, you know, I enjoy running. Some days I don't want to do it, like this morning, but gotta have that discipline, right? Gotta exercise the discipline in the morning. Yep, even if sometimes I don't want to do it, but it's got to be done, man. I'm trying to run almost every day, here and there, taking a day off, or like if we have to, I don't know, get up extra early, or if it's been an extra late night, or we've gone into a different time zone. Like the other day, we drove into a different time zone, and then I woke up in the morning at 8 o'clock wanting to go for a run, and I realized, oh dude, my body's not going to do this right now. This is not happening. And also, I want to give a major thank you to all of you guys who have watched my podcast. A lot of you know, you'll have seen by now, that I started a podcast. And when did I release the first episode? Beginning of March, maybe? So I think I got about 4 or 5 episodes out now. Go check it out if you haven't. It is a drummer podcast / musicians podcast, but there's a lot of stuff in there that I feel like even for non-musicians, you know, can be applied, life philosophies and so on and so on. So yeah, please do go check that out and subscribe to the Ain't It Funky podcast channel, and of course the Instagram at Ain't It Funky Pod. And thank you so much to everybody who's tuned in so far, and the support from people. I've been told by a bunch of people that they've been listening to it and that they love it, and they think that I am a good host, which to me is funny because before I started releasing them, I was all in my head whether, you know when you watch yourself and sometimes you're like, I don't know, maybe I'm being, maybe I come across not awkward, but like, I don't know. Anyway, you're probably watching this being like, Harry, what the hell are you talking about? But yeah, anyway, I've really been enjoying doing the podcast, and I'm continuing to film podcasts on the road. Yeah, I did some really good ones this week or last week. I filmed a couple really good ones. Yeah, got some quite renowned names in the industry on the podcast, which is very cool. And yeah, I love drummers because drummers are just the cool people, man. They just, I feel like every time I speak to drummers on my podcast for 45 minutes to an hour afterwards, I feel so uplifted. It's like, I don't know, man. Drummers are down to earth, you know? I've barely met any drummers with like a big ego or that come across cocky or whatever. Like usually drummers are like the nice chill people. So shout out to drummers, man. Shout out to drummers. Y'all are the best. Guys, it's actually JW Audio Productions Gallagher artist at JW Audio Productions.
Ready for another? I can't even do slap bass with my mouth. Terrible.
This is a good bicep workout. My case is honestly too heavy. Good morning, the captain of the HMS Gridland.
Okay.
How goes it? Classic. The lady at the concierge desk was like, "Safe travels," and I was like, "You too."
We know we're going to be satisfied by Five Guys and Crumble, so like, why even debate the choice? 20 minutes.
Tom and Debs are doing an interview in this lovely resort here, and Justin and I are gonna go grab some lunch. Hard knock lifetime, I give for the curse. I gave you volume at the volume of my work, so you can feel my true pop died, didn't cry, didn't know him that well. Between him doing heroin and me doing crack sales, with that in the eggshell, standing at the tabernacle. Look, if you're going to Five Guys and not getting your fries Cajun style, what are you even doing? These are actually the best cookies on the planet.
They are.
Now, if y'all aren't hip to crumble cookies, they are literally the best cookies on the planet. They have the perfect texture on the outside of crispiness. Nice and soft and moist on the inside. Warm, they have chilled options too, but warm and simply gorgeous.
Oh, well, that gig was absolutely on fire. Just killed a pizza and probably said one of the worst things I ever have in my life. So I was standing at the bar behind this lady waiting to get a LaCroix. And she turned around, and then 3 seconds later she turned around again and was like, "Oh, sorry, I had to do a double take. I thought you were my daughter's boyfriend." And I said, "Well, depending what your daughter looks like, I'm flattered." Whoa! Don't be like Harry. Anyway, tonight we're driving on to Norfolk, Virginia. It's time to pack up and get out of here. Do they have liquid death? I think I see it. Oh, baby. It's time.
Two for $4, can you believe it? Loves, our favourite gas
Loves
station.
the finest gas station in America because they have this. Liquid death.
Not gonna have any of that filth in here, alright?
To your good health, my friend.
So getting the squirts after 600 millilitres of fizzy water.
There has been a tornado warning,
We've just been
and the weather has turned quite severe. Oh dear. We've made it to the hotel in safety. No tornadoes today.
Finally, a little damn respect.
How was the gig, Justin?
Yeah, it was alright. Not bad. Aside from my, feel free to insert this in the vlog, mate. You remember my, bit of my vocal wobble in the middle of funeral for a friend. Can't be perfect all the time, eh?
It's 1:15 a.m. and the gig was amazing. The crowd was loving it. And now we're tired. So we're off to bed. The good news is that tomorrow we don't have a long drive before a gig because we're in Norfolk now and this is where the gig is tomorrow. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know in the comments. Like, subscribe, the whole shebang. Ladies and gentlemen, good night. Signing out. See ya. Sleep well.